It seems pretty easy until you look at the back.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Yeah,
all I gotta do
so
is
today
do
we're
this.
going to be starting the Awesome USA project kit. This is kind of what the finished product looks like. But as you see on the back, it is not as super simple as the front makes it look. But we've done the My Place project to help prep us for this. So we'll put this kit out of the way. It's completed one out of the way. So we can get going. Okay, so we're going to take our Awesome USA kit out of the bag. Got it there. Also in the deal is our instruction booklet, which we will use extensively, or at least I will, in helping you get through the steps. And just like with My Place, we will do this step by step to the end. There's also a bag of additional parts and resistors. We can, excuse me, we can take that bag, put it aside for now because we're not going to need that. Also in the kit are 3 different colors of LED diodes, red, blue, and white, which will be used on the kit, and our battery pack, as well as a bundle of resistors. All we're going to need for now is this bundle of resistors and our board. Okay, so me going over that was doing part 1. Now we are on to step 2. So we are going to install the resistors, which are going to be these resistors from this long pack, for Alaska and Hawaii. Those 2 spots right there. So this will be a good place for us to get back in the habit of soldering if it's been a day or 2 since we got to do the last one. So I'm just going to pull out a few resistors at a time. And remember, they are red from left to right, with the metallic color being the last color. So if it'll focus, it's focusing further back, isn't it? I can't get it close enough to where it'll focus. I can't make it focus.
I'll be able to lay it down and it'll do it.
I'll lay it down here. You think it will? Can you see it though?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, with you might wonder if I bring the whole background up to here, kinda. So you can see I've got kind of green, brown, orange, and then like a gold or a bronze. Metallic colors on the right. So again, going with that, I'm going to bend it real close to the ceramic. Bend it down, find me a point, and push it in. So I'm going to start down here with this where it's kind of funky. So resistors are red left to right. And with this, we could do it one of 2 ways. Since we've got the outline, we can either make it flow, or we can do it to where everything is consistently left to right. The example on the book has everything going consistently left to right. So in that case, it ends up looking like that. Or the other way, if you want it to flow around, you just got to figure your start point and do it like that. I think I'm going to go with everything consistently left to right, top to bottom. Or at least with Alaska and Hawaii, I'm going to do left to right. So I put those on there. I can flip the board over with my finger on that and bend these over so that I can go back and solder them on. So I'm going to tin my tip a little. And then again, it's the basics of soldering. So we're heating the pad on the board and the component. So iron to both, a little bit of solder, remove the solder, remove the iron. Again, iron on, solder in, solder off, iron off. Okay, so let's got our joints there. And then we're gonna clean that up by trimming these off. And we'll just keep going with that. So there's a couple that I've got on there for Alaska. I'll do a couple more as we're going through. And then I'll do a couple more for Alaska, and I'll do all of Hawaii, and then I'll let you go with it for step 2. So I'm putting that on there, and then I'm bending my wires over. And I'm keeping the flow of everything consistently left to right with my resistors. Shane, if you want to, go ahead and grab one of those kits over there and plug in the iron, let it start warming up. Just one of the sets that's on the table already. No, just one of these sets on the table with the soldering iron. JT, can you kind of help him?
Oh, please bring.
All right. On the video, I'm going to do 4 of Hawaii's. And then I'll let you to it. And again, we don't have to use a lot of solder, especially with these. They're such small pads that just a little bit will get in there and do what we need to do. And some of these are kind of close, so we want to make sure we don't bridge them. Like on here, on the camera, it looks like a bridged two, but so it looks like those two are bridged, but there's a little bit of a gap in between it, so they're not bridged. But I got close because I got in a hurry. So just make sure you're paying attention to that as we're going along. I'll do 2 more on Hawaii, and then I'll leave you to it to finish off Alaska and Hawaii. So there we've got our start for Alaska, our mainland for Hawaii, right there. Okay. So I'll give you some time to work on that. And once you're done with this step, if you're not in class, if you are working at home, make sure you upload a picture of this to the step 2 assignment on Schoology. And I'll see y'all in step 2.